Hi, Jamboree. How are you? Oh my god.
Fucker.
How could you? Jamboree got it. Rooted.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
By the way, Jamboree, I'm going to be sending your watercolors when I ship the oil paints out, probably on Monday. Just FYI. Just FYI. I've been working a lot. I just want to let you know. Got a lot going on. Hi, Sashi. But I am flush with paints that are now for sale. For sale, everybody. Badly made paints. Oh my god. Ultramarine blue. This is the only one that I've fully labeled because I'm letting the labels dry, like the paint labels dry. But here we go, everybody. Oh, I am here, Sashi. Thanks, Jamboree. Yeah, I've been making paint for like 10 to 12 hours a day the past 3 days. So what do you mean, Maddie? Hi, Busker. So if you go to the fourth wall link, everybody, you'll see the set there. So if I don't buy this set today, will I miss out on the colors when you release them all? No, because I'm going to keep... all the paints are going to be in stock. A bit, Jamboree. A bit. So here's the thing, Maddie. This set, you'd have to pay for shipping multiple times if you didn't want to wait. I think I'll have most of... I think I'll have my entire set out sometime late next week. But if these sell, it might be... if all these sell out, it might be delayed again because I have to make more of the other ones. That's true. I'm finally getting my comeuppance. So... Are you going to buy the Zorn colors too, Maddie? Like, are you going to buy the yellow ochre and ivory black? Alright, though, and there is some minor differences. Fourth wall? Or exclamation point shop? Alright, so there's one difference, Maddie. So in the 5-color set I have today, I have Pyrrole Red in there because that's the basic mixing paint. In the badly full palette, it's not Pyrrole Red, it's Pyrrole Scarlet. There's a minor distinction between the two, but it is a noticeable difference in color. I am going to sell all the paints singularly, but I'm releasing the sets first. So if you want the full badly palette, I'm trying to get that out next week, and that's titanium white, lead white. I'm omitting the warm yellow, so it's going to be the 2 whites, lemon yellow, Pyrrole Scarlet, quinacridone magenta, ultramarine blue, phthalo blue, and burnt umber. Yeah, I mean, I can put them next to each other for you, Maddie. I mean, I don't know. It's all right, noticeable to you in your day-to-day use, maybe not. I'm also going to be selling Pyrrole Orange singularly as a single color. That's not going to be a part of any set. And then there's going to be the occasional special colors. So, Maddie, I guess it sounds like you're waiting for my full palette. Then I would wait till next week. Fuck is checker paint? How you doing, Rochburns? You mean checker paint? So yeah. So also the sets, you get the paints cheaper overall. So for example, for what I'm going to sell the paints individually, you're going to save $8 on the set I'm selling today, if you were to buy them independently. So there's going to be some discount on buying the full set. Jesus Christ! Chama-ta-ta! Chama-ta-ta! Oh my god, Orange Boy! Chama-ta-ta! Welcome in. Welcome in. You are all here for the release of badly made oil paints. Badly made oil paints. Oh no. Thank you for the follow, Orange Boy. So if you want... If you want to use badly made oil paints, check out the shop. There's a set of 5 colors. Oh, did you, Drez? Is that the first sale? Oh, that's a lie. Okay. Alright, fine, Drez. Yep. More colors to come, but the basic mixing set is out now. And an internet near you. Thank you, Shop. Yeah, go eat. Thank you for the raid. Post your links before you go. Post your links or else. Or else. Shamatat is also a really great artist, oil painter. Give me those sweet, delicious links. I got you, Drez. I was surprised that you said that you bought one. There we go. Everyone go follow Shamatata. Or else. Boo, boo, boo. Thank you for the raid again. Go eat. Winifalome yellow? Who the fuck is Jody? Bye! Well, I also got a free sample of a color because the company didn't send me my full order. We have quinacridone red over here, which might be a special color I do in the future. But I was going to put a little bit of this out and just mix it with some oil. So we could see how this looks, because this might be a color I offer in the future for a more accurate quinacridone replacement. TV19. But this looks more red than quinacridone. A lot redder than quinacridone. And this was a color I was considering buying a larger tub of, so I'm glad I got it for free. Yeah, Quinn red for a truer alizarin. Okay. I'm fine with, like, it doesn't need to be transparent, Drez. It just, the color is what I'm after more than anything. So, when we get out the palette, I'm going to mix up a little bit of this. And we can compare it to quinacridone directly. So. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how, you know. I just want to see the mass tone of it in oil. Yeah, I mean, as with a lot of pigments, right? Alright, let's get the paints out. Yeah, but like, we're gonna have some special colors in the shop. Basically colors I'm deciding to test out. as alternatives that I think are valuable or good, and also always good pigments. I will never be making shitty quality pigments, in the sense that only light fast and stable pigments for this boy. That's boy with 2 eyes. Quinn Rose was another one, Shasta, and I wasn't sure if Quinn Rose was essentially just a different name for Quinn Red. But there are so many goddamn quinacromes. You're goddamn right, Garg. Hi, Garg. Hope you were well. Is a version of Quinn Red. It's hard to say because naming conventions in the painting industry are horseshit if they're not using direct, like, chemical names, right? Specifically with reds, because they'll go into rose, they'll go into, like, they'll go into more nebulous, like, adjectives. So it can be very annoying. Alright, let's get out the paint. Palette, so this is the palette minus this yellow. So this palette is what I'm going to try and have up for next week. Hands? Yeah, Lizzie, just save them. And, you know, I don't know if you have a bunch of them now or you're going to get more. But yeah, I would even pay you for the shipping of it too. Yeah, I would take empty pans that you got. Yeah, there seems to be some subjectivity with those specific quinacromes. So yeah. Anyway, so these bottom ones are what I'm going to be offering next week. Titanium white, lead white, Hyrule Scarlet, Ultramarine Blue, Bismuth Vanadate Yellow Lemon, Quinacridone Magenta, Phthalo Blue, and Burnt Umber. My goal is to have this up next week. Yep. Okay. Well, I'll take any that you got. Oh, holy shit. Oh shit, thank you, Lady A. Hi. Enter! Exclamation point, enter, everybody. Enter for a gift. For a blackest of black spots. It's a curse, everybody. It's a curse. Exclamation point, enter. Now! Now! Get in here! Thank you so much, Lady A. It's very sweet of you. Hi, Death by Fugu. Hope you're enjoying those watercolors. And Lady A, I hope you're enjoying the watercolors. For the blackest of black spots, Shasta. The curse of curses. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Very sweet of you. Yes. Lady A gets an oily point for that. Oh, awesome. That's really cool, Fugu. Costa, can you give Lady A an oily point for that? Thank you. Fantastic. Everybody enter. The curse. The curse, everybody. The curse of the black spot can be yours. Hi, Mud. Why is Mud angry? Mud, are you angry? Mud, exclamation points, enter. Okay, right. God, that was like a weird response I just had. I'm like, wait, why is Mud pissed? Nicholas! That's how I read that. No, this is for Blackest a Black Spot. A print. There you go. See that this is how we get Mud to start. Mud will win the oil paint set, and then they'll be forced to start oil painting. Yeah, why did what happened twice? That's weird. Lizzie! There you go. Lizzie. I think that was just yeah, it was just one. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, Lady A. That's very sweet. And enjoy your print as well. Lizzie now has more curses than they know what to do with. Enjoy all those curses, Lizzie. Hope I did. You like the listing? Look good. I'm going to take pictures of all the tubes and put them on there too as well, Shasta. But I don't have all the labels on the tubes because the labels need to dry. So that's the only reason why I don't have the tubes, but I thought the labels would do a good job. That is this bismuth. I'm hoping the aluminum stearate fixes this issue. I got some you know, I added aluminum stearate to it to get rid of this issue. So same with the lead white. Whoa. Hi, Pickles. Yeah, so my prices are comparable. The most expensive color is the yellow. So on its own, the yellow will be $25. I don't know. Fourth Wall is being weird. I wonder if it's because, yeah, because Lizzie redeemed it. Hi, Amy. Hope you're well. Apparently, Jamboree. But, so yeah, the set as a whole, you save $8 if you buy them as a set for those 5 colors. If you were to buy them individually, they'd be $85. Lizzie finds a way. True. Well, you're also flush with new art, Maddie, as well. It really is. Maybe it's because I have it open. I close. Lizzie just keeps on winning. True. All right, so yeah, we have titanium white, lead white. This is cadmium yellow or bismuth vanadate yellow medium, same color essentially. Pyrrole scarlet, ultramarine blue, bismuth vanadate yellow lemon, quinacridone magenta, phthalo blue, burnt umber. So, like I said, this set minus this yellow will be available, should be available next week. I couldn't make paints today or tomorrow because I physically don't. I ran out of tubes. The set that is out right now is titanium white. Now it's pyrrole red, not pyrrole scarlet. So it's less yellow than this red. This yellow, burnt umber, and ultramarine blue. Not the tubes. Still doing it. Yeah, I mean, so the yellow costs a lot to make, Shasta, and it's also a tougher pigment to kind of get a hold of, so it doesn't yield well either. It doesn't yield particularly well. Pyrrole red yields pretty particularly well, but there's so much extra time with cleanup for that fucking shit. I wouldn't. There were some issues with making it, Drez. The cleanup wasn't bad, but the texture is weird on the machine. It kept on flicking it down of the rollers, so I had to constantly scoop out of the tray in the bottom and bring it back into the roller. There's a really fine point between too much oil and not enough oil with the bismuth colors. Pyrrole red is really forgiving with oil. Ultramarine blue is somewhat like that finite point of oil. Titanium white is not that bad, as long as you don't put too much oil. But it gives you a better range. Burnt umber is super easy to make. Well, we'll see, Shasta, because I'm putting chalk into phthalo blue, so I'm hoping it's not as bad as the pyrrole red because of the chalk content. If I wasn't using chalk, it would be a goddamn nightmare. Hi, Cyber Techno. I forgot to get out paper, and I forgot to get my garbage can. So let's well, technically most things are edible. Okay. Garbage can. Did you yeah, you do get a point. Shasta Pickles, can you give Jamboree a point for the first? Jamboree, you're loaded with points now. Don't you have 3 oiliest of oily points now, too? Hi, Cyber. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Thank you. I think it's oops. Or is it? It's 3 O's. 3 O's. There you go. Yep, you're at 3. Look at you go. Alright, so then let's not bad, Maddie. Not bad. How many tries? How many tries to open up the child lock today? Name your numbers. 2, 1, 4 by Fugu. Ye have little faith. Do you not know how strong I am? And toxically masculine. 1 from Maddie. Good. 1 from Jamboree. Good. Good. A lot of believers today. A lot of believers. Or as we call them in the biz, believers. Any other guesses? This is for oily points if you get it right. All right. All right, power grip. 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, we got it in 1. Got it in 1. The ones have it. The believers have it. The believers have it. Oh, did you, Lizzie? It's all right. You would have lost anyways for not believing. All right, and now let's we're gonna test out this pigment really quickly. That sounds super weird compared to like other Thalos. We're only gonna use a little bit of this, but we'll use it for today. Looks very pink. Leave it at that. Looks very pink. It does look like alizarin color-wise. I don't really care about using dirty oil here, so. Interesting. It's mixing like it's more opaque. Huh. That's interesting. That's an interesting color. This is more akin to like a pyrrole red than alizarin. And it yeah, that opacity is there. This is quinacridone red. I would say this is more than slightly more opaque. Huh. I genuinely was not expecting this color. That's a lot more neutral than I expected. Huh. You have Quinn Red acrylic? Son of a bitch! Oh, you fucker. You know, it's weird. The red doesn't really have a lot of uses in this palette. This is like surprisingly close to Pyro Red. Huh. But on the paper towel against white, it looks a little. Huh. You know what we could do?
That red looks like the blood of my enemies. Oh, I mean hi.
Oh, thank you, Raven Chef. So it's fairly neutral. Here, I can put it next to I'll show you the difference between quinacridone magenta and this. Green bag, you son of a bitch. You'll rue this day. Here, let's do this. Always ruin good. So you can see the difference between the two. About the same value. Dashi, you just gotta learn voodoo. So you can see that quinacridone red, more opacity, and very neutral. I don't like it. It's a pretty color, I just don't like. It doesn't really serve a purpose in my palette. Ah, okay. Well, there might be a tube of that for sale at some point. You gotta get it done, Sashi. You gotta get it done one of these days. Yeah, I don't necessarily dislike it, Pickles. It just, this is less useful than the Pyrals. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, yeah, wait. Sashi, why don't you just use the magic of the squirrel hands? Obviously, because that's why you would get, that's why a person would get a squirrel hand. What other reason would a person get and own a squirrel hand? Well, obviously 300 gold pieces. Do you want me to bust out, Maddie, do you want me to bust out Pyro Red for you? You just want me to whip some out? So you can see? 300 gold pieces. God, that's how you make a wish. Or is that resurrection? One of the two. You should have, Mud. You should have. Maybe gently pull it. Alright. Not just whip it out all like a maniac. this is Pyrrole Red. So this is the color that's in my set, everybody. See, I wouldn't have thought it was weird, bud. Maddie, are you here? Maddie, can you hear me? Maddie, can you hear me? Okay. Maddie, so Pyrrole Red is in the set today. So this is Pyrrole Red. Get a little oil into it. Okay, that's Pyrrole Red. If we put Pyrrole Red next to this, they are very similar. That's a little colder. But Pyrrole Red next to Pyrrole Scarlet, we'll do that one just so you can see the difference. So some Pyrrole Scarlet. You see the difference, Maddie? That was a sample of pigment, Sashi, not a sample of oil paint. The samples you can get are basically in pigments, but they're not necessarily always free. And you can get something called dispersions. I got that sample of quinacridone red because they fucked up my Amazon order. It's a mixing difference, Maddie. This has more yellow in it. So this makes better oranges than this does. Okay? But there's a specific area where Pyrrole Red is better than quinacridone scarlet, and specifically in that colder red that's very red. Right? This is the one, like, so basically this Pyrrole Red and quinacridone magenta can make a closer color to alizarin crimson. Closer, not there though, than this. So basically they didn't send me one of the tubs I ordered, so they sent me a bunch of samples, and this sample was in there. And it's like a slightly colder Pyrrole Red, and that's kind of useless in my palette. I mean, you can, Sashi. Anyways, that's our mixing demonstration for today. Some color analysis. What do we learn? Quinacridone Red is not the way. And that everybody should purchase badly made oil paint. Now for sale on an internet near you. Thank you, Jamboree. Yeah, I should do an oil paints command. Or badly made, or whatever. Figure it out. I'll bring out the old.
Oh, for fuck's sake, another one!
Oh, what the fuck? Jesus Christ! Raven, thank you so much. Raven, you get, Raven, I need you to send me your, thank you so much. I need you to send me your address because you get a set of watercolors. You get a complimentary set of badly made watercolors. Son of a bitch! You also get 3 oiliest of oily points. And you get 34 34 oily points. Well, it's out in the open now, Raven Chef. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, wait, you don't get anything. No. That's also 3 oiliest of oily points. Thank you so much. Please shoot me a message on Discord, your address, and I'll send you a free set of watercolors. I mean, do you not want the watercolors? I mean, I could shit in a box, mark it guaranteed, and send it your way. Please, somebody get that reference. You don't want that one? All right, you don't want the box full of shit marked guaranteed? Okay. I'll remember that, but no promises. Okay, great. Send me a message on Discord, Raven, and I will send them out with the other ones. I really appreciate it, Raven. That was very kind and generous. Thank you, everybody who's donated. It has been a massive help with all the costs and situation I'm in. So thank you, everybody, for the generosity. It is not, I mean, it is very appreciated. Well, thank you. It's suspicious, isn't it, Maddie? It's suspicious. One might say it's suspicious. All right. We ready to start? Papa, can you hear me? What brush do I want to start off with? I could probably start off with a little bit of this. Let's start off with this little guy. For the block in. Yeah, we had a lot to talk about, Maddie, and it's 2/3 of an hour, okay? Or almost 3/4 of an hour. Get off my ass! We had a lot to do. All right. I know you perverts are only here for the de-wiping anyways. By the way, I had to explain to my ma the de-wiping shtick today. And the oily fans shtick I do. And she laughed quite a bit. Raven, send me your shipping address so I can send you watercolors. My poor mother. I am my mother's son. Son of a bitch. Senor Saul. And those will be shipping out on like Monday, Raven. Okay, Jamboree, this is 12 inches by 12 inches. We're on a small boy today. We have... Does anyone know where this new box came from, everybody? This was the crate that my machine was sent in. 12 inches is practically microscopic. Practically microscopic. But this was the box that my machine was sent in, and I just painted the inside black. I'm like, wait a second, this could be perfect for still lifes. So I painted it black today. While listening to The Cure. Yeah, it could work for a diorama. I also had to pervert, because we're painting on wood today. This is a wood panel. So yeah. I mean, it's just too small, right, Amy? Just way too small. more towards me. Okay. Bing! All right, let's get started. Put center lines in. Okay. So we're going to do a perfectly straight line. As you can see. Perfectly straight. Shaped like a cheese wheel, Mr. Salt. We call those cheese wheels in my house. Oh. That. All right, we have perfect center lines, as you can all see. Have fun, Mud. Proportions. Oh, yeah, we're going to be doing an exercise soon. Most likely on the next painting stream, everybody. Because I've been in a little bit of a painting slump, as in I've been struggling a lot with my paintings recently. There's an exercise I'm going to do on stream. And you're all going to have to sit here and watch it. This is actually a good one for a lot of people. All right, do you want to know? All right, Pickles, I'll tell you what it is. This is a good one for Maddie. Actually, this one would be particularly good for you too. Based on like, you know, what you were talking about with like a lot of your paintings. All right. And I'm going to reveal that right now. Well, I need it too, first and foremost, Jan, because I've been struggling. Everyone needs a cuck chair. So the exercise is there's gonna be 2 parts to this, okay? Color something something? Nope. Nothing to do with color, really. So I struggled a lot when I was painting Amy with getting likeness and getting shapes, the proper shapes. I would rush into smaller shapes and look too fine, especially early on. So the exercise is going to be reducing a portrait, specifically a face, into the smallest amount of shapes. No, it had nothing to do with your face was lovely, Amy. So trying to make the shape with make the face hit likeness with as few distinct shapes as possible. Okay, shapes. And also, we're going to involve time into that as well. So it might be a combination of both of those, or it might be one or the other. Amy, you were lovely. Okay. So, once again, I was getting too, and this happened with the skull as well. This works on proportions. This works on, proportionality of the face, right? Keeping things in a better philosophical point for the approach of the painting. It's called Basic Instinct, Amy. No, you will not Basic Instinct us. This is not about counting strokes because this is different philosophically. Hides the bunnies. Good, Shasta. Good. Wait, no, that wasn't. That's the wrong movie, Shasta. That was the one with Glenn Close. We're talking about the Basic Instinct where Sharon Stone uncrosses her legs and shows off the hoo-ha. The Glenn Close one, what was that one again? Fatal Attraction. Yep, Fatal Attraction is the one where Glenn Close kills the rabbits. Yeah, that move, yep. Amy Jo was trying to Basic Instinct us while they were sitting, and I would not allow it. True, Pickles, true. Like that. Yes. Oh my God, Amy. In my bed? In my bed, you did this. Unbelievable. Think of the bed bugs. Spill the tea. No, that's just called flashing, Raven. The bed wanted more, possibly. I don't know, man. I don't know, Amy. I kind of regret picking this brush now. So let's get a bigger brush. Maybe we just... Every time I paint on wood, I remember how much I hate painting on wood. Don't do it. Don't do it, kids. Oh, it's been a perp stream for a long time, Jan. I hate it, Sashi. Shoulder's been fine, Pickles. Shoulder's been fine. Texture is different. I don't feel like it grabs onto paint. Remember, I don't like painting on smooth surfaces and wood. Like I gessoed this today, this one today. And I just really dislike it. Yeah, but wood doesn't grab. there's only so much you can do, Sashi. And we're talking about a lot of work and specific tools, and when canvas just does it normally. When I start making my own canvases, it's gonna be practically burlap course for me. This was gesso. You just have to texture the gesso. But I don't, I haven't even gotten good results when I've tried making it coarse. Gunny sacks. All I'm saying is everybody should paint on burlap. I just don't like, I don't want to go through that trouble when I'm perfectly fine with canvas and like it more. Just generally. Why go through the effort of something when I could just achieve it better with canvas? Burlap these nuts. Oh my god. Yes and no, Pickles. You could do, there's no, like, technique that, like, is specific to wood or canvas. You can achieve the same thing. And, like, you can get a you can get smooth canvas as well, Pickles. Like, you can get very smooth canvases, and if you wanted to make it even smoother, you could lay down a layer of gesso and smooth it out even more. Right? The same thing you would do on wood to get it that smooth. Or you can get MDF and, like, get a super smooth finish. I just don't like painting on smooth surfaces. To me, it is not an enjoyable way to paint. Yep. But you can achieve that smoothness with canvas too. Basically, Jan. By the way, I got a really annoying thing with Kramer pigments. So I've had to order a bunch of pigments. Because I'm making them and stuff like that. Phthalo Blue 15:3 pigment number 15:3 is kind of difficult to get a hold of. And so Kramer sells it, a kilogram of it, for $170. Yes, 15:3, yeah, they spell it out. But Kramer, these fuckers from Kramer, they don't show their stock online. So it's happened to me multiple times where I've ordered pigment from them. They say it's not in stock and I have to wait 4 to 6 weeks. And of course it fucking happens with Phthalo Blue. But I don't want to pay like 30% more for less pigment. So I just have to wait for that shit till they have it in stock again. But they send it to you like 3 days after I made the order. Good news, Badly Painters. My paint should be delivered tomorrow. I don't think they do sell it with liver in them. Doo-doo. Oh. I don't get it. Still don't get it. What's the joke? Hold on. Once you explain it, it'll become a lot funnier. But you're delivering something. Let's just move along. I'll never get this one. I get it. Thank you. I am a genius. I am not. I am just how do we say it in Rockford? I'm just exhausted. I will mention death and taxes, Oxford. Do you, Sashi? Are they mutilated corpses of squirrels without hands? Because I know you would find that funny. Oh, okay. That's good, Todd. Oh, that's good for starting. All right, now what color is that? Sashi, what color am I looking at right now? Actually, let's get these, halfway, more than halfway. About 2/5. Not this color. Not this color. The next color. What is the next color I'm looking at, Sashi? I won't, Maddie. God. Want to go big? I'd rather go home, Oxford. Drive safe, though, Maddie. Raven, thank you again, bud. And I hope you enjoy the watercolors. Make sure you only use them for evil. Same with you, Jamboree. You're thinking about moving those soon, though, right, Sashi? I would love to have you two over. Are you driving across the country, or are you flying for that? Titanium white. Maybe. The color? Blue yellow. Blue yellow. Add a little bit of purple. Probably too much. Then a little bit of blue. Now it's too purple. Go back. I don't know, this color. That might be it. We'll test it out. If we have to fix it later, we'll fix it later. I like driving too, Sashi. But that's still a long trip for two people. What state are you driving to, Sashi? Maryland? Yeah, so that's really just across the country. I mean, I guess technically Florida would be the largest distance for y'all, but shooby-doo bop ba. I wonder if this should have been more blue. Hi, Silver. How are you? How was your stream? How was the retouching? Yeah, pets make that drive even harder, Sashi. Oh, no pets now. So you got water juice all over your wiener, Jan? Oh, awesome, Silver. Silver grains. Silver grains. There was a good trivia question that I fucking forgot. That water on your wiener, Jan. It's a shame. It's silver grains. You guys. Doopy doo bop bop ba. Skid it up. Cheap it up, boopy. Let's get. Well, I know I did the exciting stuff first, everybody. So I'm sorry about that. Because now we have to do the non-exciting bell pepper and cup and lime. I know everybody was here just for the background. Well, how do I want to start this? Could probably use this mishmash. Question is, how red is it? Is it that red or is it less red? I think I need to be on the verge of being less red. That might have been too much. Maybe something like that. Oh. We're gonna start off with this. We'll see. Skeet up 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 ba. Geez, Arkansas? Yikes. Arkansas would have to be one of the states I'd want to live in the least. I'd still rather live in Arkansas over Alabama or Mississippi, though, and Florida. Those are called jizzin' splits, Raven. I knew you'd show up. Those are called jizzin' splits. And I went to college my first year in Iowa, where jizzin' splits were a thing. Oh wait, AK is Alaska, isn't it? Arkansas is AS, isn't it? Hey-oh! That's right. AR? AR, that's right. Just your ass! Oh my god. Oh, that's cool. You live in Alaska? Alaska's cool. Tons of serial killers there, though. Dude, if you move to Alaska, you're bound to be serial killed. You're goddamn right, Raven. What would I say about Oregon? Oregon. What would I say about Oregon? No, but Alaska supposedly has a very high ratio because people could legitimately disappear in Alaska.